You know, it's true what they say. The flames rise, leading to your inevitable demise. It's been a number of months since you last felt the heat, the saddening scene, one final defeat. Things have gotten a little cold around here, wouldn't you agree? It's time to shake things up, and who better but me? Oh, you wanna step into my ring? That's a surprise to be sure. My scorching inferno is burning brighter than ever before. My mind's like a wildfire, constantly burning. It's torturing my thoughts, preventing my brain from ever learning. So I'm stuck with what I know, with no hope of moving ahead. They try to fight the flames, but end up increasing the heat instead. I am rejuvenated like a phoenix, just to be turned to ash again. I am the man trapped in the fires of my ignited sin. I'm going out in a blaze, watch as my light begins to fade. Behold the scorching inferno that is the life that I've made. Lashley, Orton, Styles, Rollins, no doubt the Raw draws, but against the Inferno, it wouldn't be wise for them to wage those wars. A fellow with the heart of a warrior within his chest, but Inferno will show you who is the absolute best. And that's just a few on the list, but there are many more. I mean business, and I'm going for the core. And so with the Inferno overdrive I shall connect, even on you Mr. Hustle, loyalty and respect. See, the flames are rising beneath you all, and one by one, the Inferno will make sure you fall. Right now you stand in a place of security atop the mountain, but day by day the heat increases, and once we meet, you will rest in pieces. Some say the world will end in fire, and some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The time for talk is over. Inferno is back, and there's a myriad of opponents that have waited for this moment. Old faces will return, and new faces will learn that when it comes to this game right here, you better listen to the cheer, for there's only one you should fear, and it's the Flame Sword who simply cannot miss. Now peek behind that curtain and go ahead, listen to this.
Oh, Dante Inferno.
Yeah, that's more like it, that's the spirit. Listen to the crowd's song soar, for an Inferno has arrived on Monday Night Raw.
Consider this a message. Anyone who gets in our way is going to feel the vibe. Now you take as long as you want to make that decision, but once the decision has been made, there ain't no going back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MyCAREER universe here in Wwe 2K22. This is episode 1, and we are once again joined by the Flame Sword, Dante Inferno. And man, is it good to be back, and it is even better to be back for that man right there, Dante Inferno. Happy New Year, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It is January, it is a new year here on Monday Night Raw, and my god, new year, new faces to the definition, because Dante Inferno is here. This is the first time we're seeing this young man in months. Dante Inferno, of course, from NXT, a couple months ago losing his NXT Championship to the current NXT champion, Kenny Omega, and now Inferno is here, a new year here on Monday Night Raw, and Inferno is here on Raw, on the red brand, and my god, what a way to kick off a new year with the Flame Sword. And by the way, for those in the WWE universe who may be unfamiliar with a man like Dante Inferno, that's no slouch, that's no pushover from NXT. That's a former NXT, two-time NXT champion, and a two-time North American champion, winner of War Games. That's the Flame Sword, Dante Inferno. One thing I will tell you though, this is a massive acquisition for Adam Pearce and Monday nights. So this is Monday Night Raw, huh? Yeah, this feels about right. But for those who don't know who I am, first of all, where the hell have you been? And second of all, allow me to catch you up. I am a former two-time North American, two-time NXT Dusty Tag Team Classic winner, the man that sent the Undisputed Era packing, and the man that has blazed a path quite like no other, for I am the Flame Sword, Dante Inferno. Okay, so some of you have heard of me, that's good. That's good, but a lot of you are getting a glimpse of me for the first time, and that's okay too. I've got a lot to prove here on Raw because this is almost like a clean slate for me. Everything that happened before this is still somewhat relevant, but main roster is a whole different ball game, and I understand that. I'm starting at the bottom, and I've got to work my way up, but funnily enough, I haven't even had my first match yet, and I've already got a chip on my shoulder because I've tussled with a couple of these guys in the back, and man, they've got a score to settle with me, but I've got a score to settle with them too, don't get it twisted. But at least for the moment, let there be no more speculation as to where my future may lie, for the Flame Sword has finally arrived. Oh, hang on just a minute, here comes the almighty United States Champion, Bobby Lashley. What the hell is Lashley doing out here? Well, if it isn't the rookie, Dante Inferno. It's been a while since we were last face to face, and I know you've been doing your thing down in NXT, but I've still got to ask, what the hell are you doing here? You know exactly why I'm here, Bobby. I'm here for guys like you, for championships like the ones you hold, because my legacy isn't going to be defined by a little developmental run. It's going to be defined by whether or not I can hack it on a brand like Raw against guys like you. Against guys like me, well, that makes it easier. You've already got your answer. Way back when, elsewhere in this business, many years ago, I beat you multiple times when I was the world champion. You might have got a couple lucky roll-ups on me, but you could never take a championship from me, and I highly doubt anything has changed. Listen, I'm not a rookie anymore. I could easily take you on now. Honestly, it shouldn't even be you questioning me, but maybe I should be questioning you, Bobby. Have you gotten any better in the last 5 years? Now hang on a second, no, I'll take this one. Don't be so ridiculous. Of course the Almighty has gotten better, and he will only continue to get better in the years to come. Now up until this point, we had yet to have the pleasure of crossing paths, Mr. Inferno, but let me give you a piece of advice so you can have a shot at surviving on this Raw roster. Don't be such a jackass to those who are above you. But the good news for you, kid, is that we're going to give you your match. The Almighty will gladly introduce you to what you've missed here on Raw, and once he has beaten you into a pulp again, you'll understand that you don't belong here and you can fall back to NXT where you should have stayed in the first place. That is fine by me. I'll see your ass in the main event once again, but y'all both need to understand this. You may not be the same impactful Bobby Lashley I met all those years ago, but I'm also not a rookie anymore, and you're going to learn real fast just how much has changed later tonight when you step into my scorching Inferno. And here we go, it is now time for our main event here live on Monday Night Raw. Dante Inferno making his Raw in-ring debut against an old rival in the United States Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And for Dante Inferno, he's certainly going to be looking to do more of the same where he left off the last time we saw him in action many months ago back at NXT Takeover War Games in that NXT Championship match against Kenny Omega, although he's hoping for a bit of a different result, of course. But what I mean by continuing where we left off is essentially that Inferno's wearing a similar attire to what he wore on that night back in November, and Inferno's certainly looking to continue kicking ass and taking names just as he did for over a year in NXT. Although Inferno touched on it, and it is very true for everyone who comes from NXT, especially to Monday Night Raw. This isn't the same Monday Night Raw, or excuse me, this isn't the same brand you were on when it was black and gold. This is red now. This is Monday night. This is prime time on USA, and this is where the toughest survive. The question is Inferno one of the toughest when it comes to this game? Can he back up everything that he said to Bobby Lashley early tonight, or is he gonna kind of drown in this Raw tank here? I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, right? But it really is a question for Dante Inferno and a lot of the WWE Universe. Can he survive against this man right here, the almighty United States Champion, flanked by MVP, Bobby Lashley? The Almighty, he really is also defining that whole more of the same attitude. He's certainly going to be looking to do more of the same that he did last year as United States Champion, one of the most dominant United States Champions we have ever seen. Of course, that belt isn't on the line here tonight, but if Inferno can score the upset in his Raw debut, you've got to imagine that eventually Adam Pearce will give him an opportunity at that US title. But nevertheless, Bobby Lashley and Inferno are ready. Here we go. Inferno's in-ring debut live on Monday Night Raw, and he's wasting no time getting straight after Bobby Lashley, but Inferno with a counter right there, and a big drop kick as well. And now Bobby Lashley countering or answering back with a spine buster right there, shaking Inferno to his core. Look at that, treating like he's a damn kid right there. The disrespect by Inferno, heartbreak influence on the kip up as well. You know, Shawn Michaels is going to be watching on, inspired, or excuse me, proud of a man he mentored in NXT. Big clothesline there from the top row. Shawn Michaels has got to be proud of what he had a hand in producing. Of course, a lot of mentorship there between Shawn Michaels and Dante Inferno back in NXT. It's been well documented that Inferno was inspired by HBK growing up, and that's why part of his moveset is inspired by Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. As he goes, stomp a mud hole in Bobby Lashley. Is he inspired by Stone Cold as well? It certainly seems so. And oh my god, a big slap there by Bobby Lashley into the belly-to-belly throw. But Inferno with a counter right there, sweeping the legs in front of the thousands and thousands of Inferno fans here on Monday Night Raw live. His in-ring debut. The pressure doesn't get any more than this, as he was trying to get out in his entrance. This really is like a big swimming pool for Dante Inferno, and the question is, does he float or does he drown on this Raw roster? I said I'd get that line out eventually. I don't know if it made any sense, but hopefully it did. Either way, Dante Inferno's making a lot of sense right now. Big back body drop by the Flame Sword as we go into the nitty-gritty in this matchup right now. Now Bobby Lashley picking up Dante Inferno. Gorilla press gut buster to the Flame Sword. Lashley playing no games right here. He's defeated some of the best as US champion, and he's looking to put away the problem that is Inferno in his life in this one. But Inferno with a massive right hand right there, going for the chop block. It didn't quite connect, and now Bobby Lashley, hang on a second, what is Lashley thinking? Going for something big. Oh, look at this. The strength of Bobby Lashley, just holding him up and floating him around the arena, taunting as well, dropping him like a stack of dimes. Business as usual. Now stomping a mud hole is Bobby Austin over here, stomping a mud hole in Dante Inferno, a man he certainly does not like or respect. And now Bobby Lashley deadlift power slam. My goodness me, Bobby Lashley is showing up and showing out for the Hurt Business right here. Big elbow from the skies there by the almighty Bobby Lashley, showing up and showing out here. It's a new year, perhaps a new moveset for Bobby Lashley, but there we go. Inferno fighting back here with the combination. Inferno has Lashley down. Of course, the rest of the Hurt Business not here tonight with Bobby Lashley. We've only got MVP, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander not here tonight on Raw to start off this new year, but Lashley doesn't even need them right now. He is repping the Hurt Business well with MVP in his corner. The Irish Whip right there. Now Inferno, oh wait a second, a counter there by Dante Inferno. And now Lashley, hang on a second, I think he was going for that Hurt Lock. It was countered by Inferno, and now Inferno with the roll up again. This is what we said about Inferno versus Bobby Lashley, but no, a kick out by Lashley. That was deja vu right there. That roll up right there is one of the most powerful. Inferno is the master of the roll up when it comes to facing Bobby Lashley. He has defeated Lashley a few times with that roll up. You guys have seen it. You know the history, the impactful history between these two men, between Inferno and Lashley, and we're seeing it, a rivalry reignited with the German suplex. Lashley with a counter right there, and now Bobby Lashley here. What is Lashley thinking? He's gonna go for a big power bomb, I think. No, he's just deadlifting Inferno, lifting him up, and there we go, dropping him. Again, Lashley is all about showing the ultimate disrespect at Inferno that Lashley believes Inferno showed to him all those years ago. And now Dante Inferno here. What the hell are we looking at here? Inferno has Lashley in a precarious position here live on his Monday Night Raw debut, and we haven't seen this one in a while. Inferno with the Spanish fly, the Spanish fly, the flames through the sky, delivering the Spanish fly as the crowd is shouting, "This is awesome!" Inferno's gonna pin the US champion. No, a kick out by Lashley. I thought that was it. I thought Inferno had done it. Now Inferno here, straight jacket DDT. The first one introduced to the Raw roster is a courtesy of Inferno to Lashley, but another kick out by Dante Inferno, or excuse me, by Bobby Lashley. I'm just so excited. Action too fast and furious, it's hard to call. It's great to be here. 2K22, a new year, a new season of the MyCAREER universe, and we're off to a hot start, no pun intended, for Dante Inferno. Now Inferno again, another counter right there by Dante Inferno, but Lashley, oh, big knee right there by Dante Inferno, and now Inferno, another straight jacket DDT. Inferno has been in control, and look at this. Inferno said, he said it at the top of tonight's show when he made his Raw debut, when he made his first appearance. Oh, that one's personal, that one's for Lashley. He said He's not the first, or excuse me, he's not the same rookie he was all those years ago. But Lashley, he's not the same Lashley he was all those years ago. He's even better now. And now Lashley, another count there by Inferno. And now Dante Inferno with the spear through the ropes, the slingshot spear by Dante Inferno. And oh my goodness me, Bobby Lashley is in a world of hurt right now. No pun intended. He's about to feel the Inferno overdrive for the first time in a while. But no, a counter there by Lashley, countering it. And oh my god, Lashley's so damn agile for a man of his size, and Lashley's losing it now. Look at Lashley, he's all kinds of hooked up, going for the big boot, and Inferno, big right hand right there, counter by Bobby Lashley, a counter by Bobby Lashley, and now Lashley lifting up Inferno for the Dominator. Lashley with the Dominator into the cover on Dante Inferno. But again, that age-old resilience that the Raw crowd is being introduced to, courtesy of Dante Inferno. That is something that NXT fans have got to know for many a year. Lashley just going ham with these strikes right here, but Inferno with a strike of his own. And now Inferno countered by Lashley, countered by Inferno, back and forth we go. This is turning into an absolute slug out ball here. 2K22, this is what you love to see between these two men. Monday Night Raw debut for Inferno, new season of the universe, but Inferno is getting rocked with these right hands. Oh, he's fighting back with some of his own. Inferno overdrive, Inferno overdrive out of freaking nowhere. Inferno has shocked the world. Oh my god, words do not express how big of an upset that is. That's the first time Inferno has beat Lashley clean in his entire career. And not only that, but to arrive here on Monday Night Raw, beat the United States Champion on your first night out. What a start for Dante Inferno. And what a freaking classic that was of a main event as well. Welcome to the Red Brand, to the Flame Suck. Oh my god. The roof just came off this place. These fans cannot believe what they're seeing. Phoenix Nitro, Brandon Collins, Aaron Matthews, VYBE are here on Raw, and they're staring down Inferno like a pack of wild dogs right now. But is that all they're doing? Either way, we're out of time here on Monday Night Raw. We'll have to find out the conclusion to this one next week on the Red Brand. Thank you for watching, and good night.